Hello, everybody. My name's Josh, and this is Ryan over here. Hey, say hi, Ryan.
Hi.
The one thing I actually hate
Hi.
about it is people that they always call you Steve, and then I get really confused, and the people get really confused because I call you Ryan, but you're actually Steve. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is about Ryan. What's this video about?
Minewars.
Minewars. What's that? I don't remember what that is.
Minewars.
Do you know what Minewars is?
Mm.
No. Anyway, I don't know, but let's go with that, Ryan. So yeah, here we go. This is the big news, guys. This is what you've all been waiting for. Minewars is coming back. There we go. It's coming back. I almost made a boo boo.
Loads of people like eating cereal, like what?
We're going to be sued from multiple keyboards and monitors, but anyway, that's fine.
Let's get to the point before people get confused.
Yeah, let's get to the point. Minewars is coming back at long last. Just took a long time. The reason being, a lot of things actually got in the way of just personal life and the server being down and all this kind of stuff. But finally, it is back up. We're getting stuff ready. We've got all the bits in place. We're basically just adding extra bits for the next season. If you have seen Minewars, it's probably going to be a bit of a drastic change, but for the good, don't take this as a bad thing. It's actually going to be a good change, as you can see from whatever the hell this is. You've never seen this before, I don't think. But it's going to be a good thing, and hopefully you'll enjoy it all. If you haven't seen Minewars, if you feel like it, go back and watch them all. It's pretty funny, I think. What do you think, Ryan? Everybody always asking for it, so it must be pretty good.
Yeah.
It must be pretty good, I don't know. It's fucking shit.
Yeah,
for
but a
me.
lot of people have been asking for it, which is good because we want Minewars to be our main thing. We want Minewars to be a thing that people know us by, and it's our own unique kind of show. So it's.
All right, let's go.
Well, I think it actually is something we do.
It's special. It is a special thing that only we kind of do so far anyway. Hopefully, I haven't seen anybody else.
The reason why we're saying it's changing a lot is with season 1 and all that, we kind of
yeah. We just explain this real quick. We'll make this a proper proper video. So season 1 was all about basically it was winged. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. Just ran at each other with some swords and some stone and stuff like that. I mean, it was pretty.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, it was pretty random. Season 2, we kind of started adding a bit of a story. There was basically a gist to the whole thing, that kind of thing. Season 3 then was pretty much it was a full written out story. We kind of decided to do that, and we thought that was a lot better in terms of recording and for us, because we knew exactly what we wanted to do, and that meant that there was no boring kind of building sections for you guys, because a lot of people didn't really like those parts, did they, man? So we kind of decided that we keep it. We kind of decided that we do all this kind of stuff, as you can see here, behind the scenes, and then do an extra story. So season 4, when it's coming out, it's going to be a story, and possibly season 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on how well it goes.
To be honest, all the seasons have kind of been a story, except
they have,
the first
except
one.
The first one was kind of like a free reign.
We can't have free people running around anymore, because the same stuff keeps happening over and over again.
And we don't really want that.
It's fun. We want to add a bit of a story to make you guys want to watch more, and to create scenarios that you would love to happen but will never really happen.
Oh, that's not saying. Oh, right, I'm stuck. But that's not. I can't get out of the. Here we go. That's not saying that you guys. I mean, PvP and all that happening over and over again. I mean, sure, a lot of you ask for PvP and raids and all that kind of stuff, but surely is it not the same thing, just over and over again? I mean, we want to make it more interesting. Want to add the proper things that everybody wants to see. Hopefully, everybody wants to see, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to add the parts that people like. And I mean, doing all this behind the scenes, it means that you get the parts that you like, while we get to do what we kind of feel would be best for the series, and what we think would add well to everything basically that's happening around, that kind of thing. So yes, there will be a story involved. The next thing I will say is anybody that we picked for Minewars that you got an email from on the website or whatever, start coming onto the TeamSpeak. We'll be starting recording it soon, and the sooner you get on the TeamSpeak, we can give you a rank and tell you times that we want to record it and that kind of stuff. IP's in description. There's a couple of holes over there, don't mind those.
And we're still getting more people. We're not going to stop. It's just that we kind of slow down. Right now there's 50 people for Minewars, so Minewars is changing. It's going to be massive. Well,
we're going to try and make it massive. Anyway. We want to make it as entertaining as possible, with as little breaks as possible, that kind of thing, and it should be good. And I suppose that brings us on to the next point, right?
If you guys can please, when we release Minewars videos, if you can show us loads of support, because it's incredibly hard to make, and me and Josh literally have fights over Minewars. That's how hard it is. It can get very stressful.
Let's just go with the fact that okay, to do a normal recording session of a raid or whatever, it's the 5 minutes of the raid, which is 5 minutes of a recording session. To do Minewars, we usually plan to start at about 7 p.m. on normal days and whatever. by the time we actually get everybody on and we get the story sorted, it's usually about 9 o'clock before we get to start. And before we finish recording it and having it all perfect, it's usually about 1 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, it gets very stressful and it's very difficult to continue.
And then Josh has to edit.
And then I have to go edit all that kind of stuff and make sure that all the best parts are in there and it's entertaining and that kind of thing. So, I mean, hopefully you guys will like show enough support and that kind of thing, because it's not like a Hunger Games or a raid where you can just go off, record and then you're done. It's a lot of, you know, preparation, even the story writing. Like, we have to finish off the story now. We're almost there. We have a general gist, we have a couple of episodes done, but we need to like get all that stuff sorted out, and it has something to do with all this stuff you're looking at right now. Probably not though. You never know. There's one. But like, that's kind of the important thing, and that's the next thing that I want to bring on to is a kind of competition, I would assume, not in a bad way, in a nice competition, you know.
Yeah.
Like, go on,
we have builders and stuff, but like we kind of we need stuff for Minewars to like, what can I say? Here, Josh, you explain it.
Okay, well, Minewars, obviously, you know, we want it to be epic, and like, look at this town. It's not even finished yet, but I mean, it's pretty hectic. Like, I mean, this whole dock system here, the boats, all that kind of stuff, it all needs to be added, and that takes time, and that takes away from the time we can record, because we need to build the stuff before we can record. So what we're going to ask you guys to do is, you know, have a little bit of a building thing, you know, build a town or a ship or something amazing, like an epic castle or an epic village or a massive town.
What we really need right now really need is ships, towns, cool towns,
possibly a large city,
and we'll make them neutral if you can.
Yeah, large city. In, like, they don't favor any one side, because then we can make it whoever we want.
Some puzzle kind of maps or whatever.
That's the one. Like, in terms of cool, you know, trap dungeons, that kind of thing. Anything, you know, like a cave system or an underwater sea thing, anything like that.
Or if you build like a cool like castle, but the castle has a story to it, like jerking away.
Anything, pretty much anything you can build and that kind of thing. And then what we'll do is possibly pick. I see that. Possibly, what we'll end up doing is the best 2 or 3. Then that we decide we will put into Minewars. We will credit you for them, and you will get a donor rank on the Legendcraft server. Hooray!
So if you didn't get accepted and you're really into Minewars, this is a good way.
And you really want to add to it, like, we'll stick your name in the building and everything, and sign and all that kind of stuff.
Submit it to our Facebook or Twitter.
And we'll have links to all that stuff in the description, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully we'll get your thing in here and you'll win a donator rank. And we're not sure the donator ranks yet, but we know that we can give out like pretty much anyone. So we'll see which ones we want to get you. Haha, would be special, would be nice. And I'm not sure if a lot of people will do this. So, you know, you've got a high chance if you do something pretty much amazing, like in a big town or anything like that. And be much appreciated. And we love you guys.
So we're just trying to say we have Minewars sorted. We have the story sorted.
Yep.
We're just letting you know it's coming back.
And can I just say one more thing right before we go?
Mm-hmm.
Minewars is coming back, bitches.